Hey folks, welcome back. More Metroid Prime 4 action here, and guys, this is a big one. This is going to be a big video. So, maybe not necessarily long, but it's going to be important. We're going to be getting the Spider Ball upgrade. Absolutely insane. It opens up a lot of access to a lot of things. Not only that, we're going to be going around with our electrical shot. Whatever they call that, the thunder shot. So yeah, that's going to open up a lot more things. So yeah, guys, there's a lot of loot here in this segment. So, a lot to do. We're going to get to it. Before I get into it, if you wouldn't mind taking a quick moment, like, share, subscribe, comment, let me know your thoughts, all those fun things. I always appreciate all that. Moment I check stream health here, and I know we're good to go. We are off. And funny thing is, the very first thing I did was I went to one of those dead robots just to charge it up and see what would happen. It marks the map. So if you have missed any pickups whatsoever, it's going to show you that. So right here in Fury Green, I actually did miss one or two. And I was mad about one of them because I called it out. I was like, mental note, you know, we'll have to come back for this. The mental note fairy must have come by and stole my post-its. Alright guys, stream health is good to freaking go. So with that, I will get myself out of the way. See you later, alligator. Alright guys, so we're back here in Fury Green, the good old HQ headquarters. HQ exclamation point. Bing! So not too much else going on in here. I already showed you the NPC stuff. Oh, there was another pickup that I missed over here that our good friend the robot showed me. So since I'm already kind of on this side of things, I'm going to dip over here just real quick. We're going to get this one out of the way. And it's past the green. It's heading back toward the boss fight, but not quite all the way to the boss fight. We need to cut right here. And this is going to hurt a little, and that's okay. And all the way down the stairs here. Oh, fun thing about the thunder shot. Check this out. It hits multiple targets. And I am absolutely loving this thing. Like, y'all don't even know. I am really digging this weapon. I've been playing with it a lot. I've been killing with it a lot. And it's definitely my new favorite weapon. Don't get me wrong, I've tried them all. But there's a little something, something extra with this thunder shot, and I'm just loving it. Alright, so here is pickup number 1, right behind the Bernie stuff. We actually could have gotten this some time ago. So again, I was really disappointed with myself that I went right by that. And didn't come back for it. So there's that. Just to kind of show you a map shot of exactly where that was there. It's right to the right of HQ. Well, depends on your orientation, I suppose. But then the other one, and also to wake up the dead robot's over here, so it's a little bit of a hike. And that's okay. The other pickup... Oh, goodness. Where was that? It'll come to me. Oh, yeah, a whole bunch of stuff here. As a matter of fact, I can go get that now. And I've been waiting on that thunder shot to actually go in there and get it all. So yeah, since we're here, since we're close, I'm going to try to do this as linear as possible. And guys, don't worry, we're going to the ice belt. The only reason I wanted to kind of do this stuff first is, for one, we've already been here a lot. And I know where everything is now. And I'm already here. And it's here. And we're here. So I just felt like it made sense to run through this just real quick before we go to the ice belt. And then, yeah, we'll go wake up that dead robot just to make sure, you know, I'm not forgetting anything. And if I did, it'll definitely show us that. Oh yeah, here's another fun one. So another thing I've been waiting on that electrical shot for. Booyah. And booyah. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Awesome! So I wasn't super concerned about making sure I got every little shot expansion until now. Now that I'm really running through this weapon, in using the shots. So just to kind of show you what kind of fun we're working with here. So check that out, it arcs. So it was already damaging this one because he was close enough to do so. So it just gives you a little bit of head start on damage, but they got to be relatively close to each other for that to work. But wow, I have been having a blast with it. Pun intended. Alright folks, so I've already been in here. Now I mentioned that we couldn't really finish all this until we got all 3 elements, and we do now. But I actually kind of boo-booed. So the fire puzzle is out here. All of these are fire to open. And that would have opened this big door. That would have given us 1 expansion. So we actually could have gotten that some time ago. We've already done this. That was the ice. And in case you're wondering what to do here, you just use your deal. And, excuse me. You've got to open this one first, freeze it, and then you got to be quick. You got to throw this back into the other one, freeze it, and then you can double jump your way all the way up to the top of that. There's your expansion. And then for this room, I've already lit one of these. Real simple, just stand on the center here. And I say real simple, it took some time to figure out, but once I figured it out, it was simple. So yeah, you basically from here you would just shoot through that lens. And of course we're working with the fire shot, and that'll light that little campfire. And then we have a little bit of a maze here from there. And I don't think we can go any further. We got to pull that back to us. It's kind of like a little circle maze. Then we can hit number 2 over here. Get campfire number 2 lit. C-A-M-P-F-I-R-E song. Then we got to swing this thing all the way back around. Then we can light the 3rd campfire. C-A-M-P-F-I-R-E song. And there it is, bye-bye. So that was the pickup we could have gotten the first time I came here with my fire weapon. I guess I just assumed each one of these nodes or whatever would have been a different element. So anyway, that gives you access to this. Now there's another big pickup coming. I'm going to show you that here in just a minute. But that's what we could have gotten with the fire weapon, and I wanted to make sure I set the record straight on that. So last but not least, guys, once again, Thundershot, pow. And we got a bit of a puzzle in here. This one took me a minute to crack, I'm not going to lie. So the thing that I missed was these things talked about conductive metal. And I just wasn't quite catching what they were throwing there. But basically what we got to do is psychic these things all the way down to the bottom. And that one really has to move down. And this one I believe is already all the way down. So once you get that, you've got to kind of spindle these things around so they're all facing the statue. So that should be pointing right at the sucker. And you kind of have to eyeball it. It's not an exact science. But you notice there's a little niche there that it tends to fall into. That's how you know you got it. Pow. Okay, now you got to do this fast, because I went through this already and I didn't quite do it quick enough to get that thunder shot out, and then you got to hit all 3 of these targets quickly. And assuming you do that quick enough, that'll trigger this thing to open up. Bada bing, bada bang. Expansion, bye-bye. Loving it. Alright guys, there's another doohickey in here. Might as well get your lore. Quite a few of them, actually. I don't know if there's any particular order you're supposed to read these in. Doesn't seem like it. Alright, sweet freaking deal. So that's pretty much the room here. It was all about the expansion, but it was also about solving the puzzle so that the center statue out here gets all 3 elements lit. So that's why I kind of wanted to rehash the ice puzzle. Because you have to do that in order to get this. And guys, that's big. Energy tanks are absolutely huge in this game. So I don't know what I'm up to right now. 7? This makes 8. If I'm counting those little buttons right at the top. And we're not done yet. More of those coming. Definitely more of those coming. Alright guys, we're still right by HQ here. I want to go turn on the dead robot. I'm trying to think of the quickest way to get there if we just go through all the map. Or I could, you know, shoot ourselves out of the cannon like the circus and come back in the front door. I guess either way it's a bit of a hike. Yeah, I'll just go. Already in green, I'll just stay in green. So much loot coming in today's stream. Like, I was thinking I might chapter this out, just to kind of show where every expansion was, every energy tank, etc. And I'm trying to multitask here. I'm trying to drive and drink water at the same time. Yikes! No more water! See if I can do this without getting smacked in the back. Yeah, look at me go. Uh-oh, here we go again. Wow, I was able to just walk right past them. No jump button necessary. I have a feeling those days are in the past. Dodge and weave, dodge and weave. Oh yeah. Wait a minute. I don't think this is it. It seems to me there was one more thing here that I had missed. Make sure I'm going the right here. Yep, good to go. Ouch. It might be a little bit loud. I'll turn my TV down for y'all, just in case there's echo. Echo, echo, echo. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, we should all remember this room. Alright, there it is, baby. Go ahead and smack that with the electrical probe, and it'll wake up, and then you gotta scan it. Scanning is what activates it. So as soon as you get your scan here, it says access code approved, it'll pop up, and it'll basically find everything on the entire map here in Fury Green. And they all work the same way, by the way. There's literally one right out in front of Ice Belt. And that's going to make sure I don't miss anything. Now, I already played ahead a little, and I already ran through that, and I actually got everything, because I didn't find the robot until the end. I didn't realize it was right in the beginning. But, you know, I looked at the map, and I had actually gotten everything, so yeah, it was definitely good to go there. So, speaking of making sure we got everything, yep, there it is. And that's kind of on the way out anyway. See, I knew there was something else. Oh, no. Okay, no. We cannot get that yet. That's the golem room. That's that big, heavy crate for the golem piece. And we need the super shot for that, the super missile. So, yeah, beyond that, I've actually gotten everything else. So, we'll go ahead and ski-daddle. We'll go exit stage left. Hopefully I don't get smacked in the back on the way out. Oh, these things are everywhere! Come on. I don't have time for this. Everybody take a break. And I think this is... Wait a minute. Did I pass it already? Oh, no, wait a minute. We can't get that yet. That's right. That's the statue. We need the super missile for that too. So we've gotten everything we can get as of right now, which is awesome. So I guess the only thing that I really missed was that one expansion by the boss fight. Everything else we kind of had to wait on for the right weaponry. Ouch. And here's the Lost Woods, very Zelda style. The hollow trees. Made it. So yeah, that statue right there. So when we get that super missile, we'll have to come back to Fury Green one more time. And then that'll pretty much clean the entire biome out. Alright guys, so with that, I just wanted to show that robot real quick. Hopefully that didn't take too much time here. Now we can get to the ice belt, which is why we all came. Hey, hey, Boomin! Hiya! Hope you're having a good night. Here I am having another late stream after I said I'd stop doing that. But in my defense, it's Metroid Prime 4, like... It's kind of not my fault. The game made me do it. Uh-huh. Depending on how long Ice Belt takes, I might actually venture back to the Volt Forge too, because now that we've got both the Thunder Shot open, and we will have the Spider Ball for the magnetic railing, that'll actually give us access to another ton of stuff over there in Volt Forge. So yeah, we'll just have to play this by ear. Of course, when I played ahead, I was in Ice Belt for about 3-4 hours, but that's just me, you know, taking time and checking every little nook and cranny multiple times. Now that I know what I'm doing, we should be in and out of there pretty quickly. I'm thinking less than an hour. And if that's the case, yeah, we'll definitely have time for Volt Forge. But wow, you want to talk about some upgrades, like... We are going to be very overpowered here very quickly by the time we pop back out of this ice biome. Yikes! Oh my goodness, I can't drive. What is happening right now? And more water while I'm trying to drive one-handed. Smooth as butter. Alright guys, so we are back in the saddle again. Now I talked about this last time I was here. I was like, you know, there's some stuff up here. I don't know how to get up there. But they wouldn't put that there for no reason. So yeah, I finally figured out how to get over there. And I did not have the right idea. It has nothing to do with being out here. We have to actually go inside the dungeon a little bit. And then that'll actually give us access to another room that gives us access to coming out the back end of that platform. So basically there's another door on the other side. Wow, when I finally figured that out, it was like, okay. All that time I spent trying to get up there. Love it indeed, Boomin. Loving it indeed. It really is everything I hoped for in the next Metroid game. And hey, Nintendo, if you're watching, y'all might as well start Metroid Prime 5. I'm just saying, like, you might as well just get it going. Alright guys, so just to kind of show you a map shot of what we're doing here. That's the outdoor area, basically. This is the way we came in, so now I'm in this room. So basically we gotta use the grapple to get out that room, and then we'll pop back out outside. So yeah, that was a ledge that I mentioned we would need the grapple for. I just assumed there would be an expansion up there. I thought we were going to get some missiles or something. And then when I popped out this door, I was like, what? Are you serious? So yeah, that was a great time. Okay, first things first, go ahead and get your golem part out of here. Might as well. And then there's another expansion out here that I never saw until now. Or until, you know, I came back through to do my dry run. Way over there on the other side. It's been there the whole time. Of course, the only way to get that is Boost Ball here. And you go on this fun little roller coaster ride. Nice. There it is. So we can't go back the way we came. We gotta go back in now the way we already went in. And wow, I could use a little bit more expansion ammo there. I suppose I should find a save station. And wow, when I say there's a lot of stuff here, oh my goodness. I mean, there was a reason it took me, you know, 3 hours, maybe 4 hours, just doing my dry run, trying to make sure I found it all. Because I just kept finding stuff. I'm like, okay, wow. Maybe I just need to go back through the entire maze, every single room, you know, and check everything again. And that's how I ended up actually finding everything. So, yeah, this time we'll do it smarter. I'll get the bot first. Then we don't have to play guessing games on where we have to go. Come on, baby. Come on, Switch Tooth. Tink. There we go. And speaking of save stations, I do believe we have one right here immediately to our left. Actually, I'll deal with them first, and then I'll refill my ammo. So there's that arc, guys. You can actually see it. There's a little bolt that kind of goes between all of them. So as long as you're hitting one of them and they're close enough to each other, it's a no-brainer. And I gotta be honest, the more I played with this gun, the more I'm loving it. And I haven't even gotten the higher shot expansions yet. So like, there's gonna be a 3-shot burst coming and then a 15-shot burst. I cannot wait to play with this gun with that much firepower going out. So let's see. The first thing I want to do actually before we go anywhere is right across the way here. Oh no, wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. That's in. And then I do notice there's like elemental bonuses. So depending on the enemy you're dealing with, you might want to switch the element on the weapon to counter it. So like ice-based enemies, of course that's the fire weapon. Fire-based enemies would be the ice weapon. And they are abundant in Flare Pool. Hey, look at me go, I said the name right. Alright guys, so I mentioned the robot. First we gotta deal with some yahoos here. Hey! Oh, there's multiple. Yeah, get back here. There's no escape. Oh! He escaped! I thought he was dead! I actually jumped! Woo! Alright, so anyway, yeah, speaking of dead robots, right in the front here, guys, this is where we had our wolf battle. Go ahead and light that sucker up. Get your scan. And is it just me, or does that thing remind you of War of the Worlds? Actually, Boomin, that is classic Metroid. It's the way the game is designed. So the zones have blocked access areas. So basically, the more like equipment and weaponry you get, the more you can go back through and access some of those areas. Now, you know, if I'm just playing for myself, I don't always go back every time I get a little upgrade. You know, maybe if I feel like it, I'll wait until I get 3 or 4 different capabilities unlocked, and then I'll go back through so I can make the time, you know, more well spent. But for this playthrough, especially for new players, I wanted to make sure I was being thorough in the loot and getting it when we can get it. That way they have as much advantage, you know, going into combat situations as possible. So anyway, here's a fun fact. I totally missed this. I actually came over here, I climbed on top of this structure, I scanned all over the place, but I did not notice this. So yeah, that's been there the whole time. So much fun being me. Like, I literally couldn't have been any closer to that expansion. So anyway, now that we got our robot triggered, I'll show you guys all the fun we're in for. And I'm going to do this by the numbers. So the very first room here, that was a thunder blocker. We're going to hit that first because I didn't even know this was coming. But in the same room that I found the spider ball, there's like a follower robot. So freaking cool. Like, that thing blew my mind. I was like, oh, he's going to follow us around? Awesome. Like, he's powerful. He dishes out damage. Oops. You genius. Get back here. Man, that dude is, like, on the move. So is he. It's like, you gotta be in these things' faces just so they can't get away from your shots. So anyway, getting back to, you know, repeating the zones, it's something that I'm used to playing Metroid games. I guess if you want to avoid that repetition feel, then you would just do what I was saying, you know, wait. Go back in at a later time when you can really access a lot of stuff. So we need to go that way, Thunder Blocker. I don't mind it, but at the same time, I think it would be nice to have a fast travel system. So, you know, you wouldn't actually have to, like, no kidding, you know, retrace all your steps all the way through the entire labyrinths. And they had something like that in Metroid Echoes. The second one. The light transit system, that was so amazing. Alright, so you've got this door here. Basically, this lock is going to tell you it's indestructible, and that's okay, because that's what the robot follower is going to be there for. He'll bust that door down for us, no problemo. I'll show you a quick map shot of where I wound up here. So that was the wolf fight. So we're basically just inside and to the right. And this is it, guys. This is our robot guy. So you're going to notice immediately we're kind of blocked here. That's okay, there's another way in. Did I hit that save station? Might have got sidetracked with all the killing. That's okay, there's more. Okay, so that magnetic rail is there for a reason. That's going to be our way out. I think for right now, the only thing we can do is wake up the robot here. And I gotta be honest, when I first scanned this, I was actually getting ready for a fist fight. So scan him, zap him, that should wake him up. And then when I saw this happen, I was like, oh, he's really going to start clobbering us.
Greetings, Atlas Aaron. You have a new suit.
Yes, I do.
995, Galactic Federation Golem Pilot. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. I am not receiving signals from the Federation base. Perhaps we are out of range. I will accompany you.
Alright, so we don't have the spider ball yet. That's in the next room. But what we have to do is get him to break this door here. And all you got to do is scan it and he'll go after it.
The way is clear.
And we will come back in here once I get the spider ball because there's another expansion up there.
Moving forward. Please let me know when I can clear the way.
Yep, I am loving this robot. So I think he's what we need to break those gigantic boulders out in the desert that I keep talking about. I assumed there would be some kind of weapon that we would have used, but I think we have to sick him on those things. I point, you break. I like. Alright. This is where we gotta get our spider ball. And once again, we gotta have Metal Mike Tyson here take care of it for us.
Please continue without me.
That's right, he cannot come. So basically, we've got to zip line our way over there, or whatever, grapple. And watch out for the wind. The wind knocks you right off these things. Not awesome.
Feel free to explore. I will scout the area for an exit.
Okay, he leaves us for now. And that's okay. We don't really need him anymore, at least not in this dungeon. That's right. Ice is in the way. And we got some cutscene stuff coming up.
Shadi Haro Kinara Tanagesh Osanate Fantalit Sagashaden Din Sakura Kanmad Kielakastin Alam Vishana Akazan Karan Tek Tunakel Salesh Sake Lamor Jataneth Dangeti Salesh Etenam Madenat Gadlata Lamor Kasaladich Tunakel Salesh Asaka Lich Sostelanak Tinga Shulath Malda Tekanich Zanstelen Sestelanaka Din Libasil Musalich Kitanajin Malda Tekinda Gekti Selesh Zanstelen Chatsaga Lashalan Delentigo Sanate Virus Klashalich Din Salam Zahel Aegis Tanmalatin Sasek, Jakam Dalet, Amas Lamor, Malta Tekanich Geti, Kaladich, Osman, Shukaneth, Brazil.
Alright, a lot more lore there for sure. Really fills it in now, like what went down. Oh, that's right, these things, which I've already scanned. Alright, so we're basically going to have to plop down, and this will teach us how to use the spider ball, because that's what we need to do to get back out. I wonder if I can scan those through the glass. No. I already got him, sweet. Okay, got some more lore here, might as well. Seek the depths to ascend to the stars. Maybe I didn't go down there. I might be remembering this wrong. I just did this, like, today, and I already, like, forgot what I'm doing. Jeepers. Okay, so we need to basically... Oops. Yeah, let's go ahead and kill these. I remember those being nuisancey before, too. Alright, so fire gun is going to be your weapon of choice in here for sure. I went ahead and broke all of these. I don't know if that's necessary. Only 2 of them have those psychic orbs you've got to pull. Make sure I'm not missing scans. Alright. So there's one. And there be the other. Alright, and that pops that bad boy open. So now the only thing blocking our access to literally anything is going to be the super missile. And I still don't know where to find that. I'm sure we'll stumble upon it here sooner or later. But this is huge. Between the thunder shot and the spider ball, we're about to go ham. And I can say that because it's almost Christmas. Okay, so just like all your other psychic gadgets, we're looking for the one that actually connects at the top there. Oh no, wait a minute, that's right. It teaches us the morph ball bomb trick while you're on rail. Very standard mechanic in the Prime games. And this is going to teach us a new trick here. We did not have these in the old Metroid games. It's just something else to do with the spider ball, the magnetic thing. And honestly, it's funny because I just got done playing Super Mario Galaxy, and I used to call them rubber bandies. They work the exact same way. So you pull down, and when you release, like it launches you up. So much fun. I was like, oh, it's a rubber bandy. So yeah, this is probably a chapter like right out of that Mario game, but I am definitely digging it. Oh, whoops. I almost aimed wrong on that one. Boom, baby. And we are out of here. I'll check the map periodically too, just to make sure I'm not missing pickups. Uh-oh. Oh man, I already missed a pickup? Thought I checked my map. You know, I've been wondering about fall damage in this game. I guess that answers that question. Oh, I found this before too on my dry run. I cannot believe I forgot to look back there just now. Jeepers. Which means I guess I gotta do this again. Deja vu, anyone? Oh, and by the way, if you hear a funny crunching sound in the back, that's me chomping on hard chocolate, like dark chocolate. It is good, and it is pure. Boy, straight down seems to be the hardest point for me to hit. Alright, now let me check the map and make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, I think that was pretty much it in this back area, except for that expansion I mentioned earlier that we needed Spider Ball for, so we'll go scoop that up. Ooh. Out of their way. I meant business. I'm not sure I'm a big fan of that screaming sound every time those enemies are nearby. I mean, I get what they were going for there, but it's a little bit grating over time. Alright, there it is. Good old magnetic rail. And we might even have to scan that. I didn't think about that earlier. No, we're good. And I'll get us back out to the main area here, get us back on track. And I think I'm going to hit the save station if it's like right here. Nah, disregard. We'll continue going down. Yeah, scratch that. We'll just continue. There's another save station coming up, so I think we'll be good. Okay, one of these had a deal. It was this way. So funny thing is we just got this sucker unlocked and we're already getting into a puzzle, and this one was hard. So like, you've got these nodes, they're red, and you have to morph ball them, but they're timed. So you have to get them both to turn green before the first one turns red. It's very difficult. I'm gonna do my best here. Come on, baby, come on, baby, come on, baby. Yeah, see, by the time one turns green, it's like the other one's already turning red, so I don't know, maybe I can get there a little bit quicker this time. Jeepers. Okay, that might actually be the way to go. I'm gonna try that again. That might give me more time to get over to the other side. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Nailed it. Yeah, they make you work for that one. I mean, that should have been an energy tank at minimum. That should have been 2 energy tanks. Alright, so for now, just continue on. Make sure I'm not missing anything fun here. I don't think I am. In fact, no, there's nothing in this entire section. Oh yeah, let's have fun with our new toys. Very cool indeed. And the other thing I like about it is it keeps them stunned, so they can't hit back or anything. So like, there's a lot of little bonuses there to that weapon. Definitely digging it. I cannot wait to get the shots increased to see what like that 15 does. I cannot wait to dish out 15 of these shots in one bolt. I'm gonna have to make it a point to open the crates too so I can keep that shot ammo recharged. Okay, before I proceed... Yeah, we're good. We can just go down. Yeah, thank you so much, Boomin. Hey, have a good night, and thanks for stopping in tonight. I know it was late, but I hope you have an awesome day tomorrow. Alright, so this is the room. Oh wow, where did he come from? Takes 11 straight up shots. But I'll show you a trick to that to save some of those shots. First things first, I want that save station. Actually, I'll hit that on the way back up. Then again, experience is telling me I better do it now. Never pass up a save in this game. The good thing about having a Switch or a Switch 2 is if the power goes out, you can still keep, you know, the game going. It's not like it kills the game. Alright, so yeah, we definitely have a couple of pickups out in this area. And some more enemies. Where are you guys at? There was one walking around in this area last time I came through. Okay, so zap him once and then do a full charge shot. Dead. Zap him once, full charge shot, dead. So the zap keeps him in place, gives you time to charge. Ouch. Well, that kind of backfired. But yeah, the zap normally keeps them in place so you can charge up. Okay, we're gonna go left Twix, get this one first. And I noticed this too on my dry run. These were scannable again, but like nothing happened. Ah. So yeah, we all remember this one. I've been waiting to get this one done. Man. It doesn't hold him for long, apparently. But it does get a head start on damage. Alright, so this is the one we couldn't get because we needed magnetic ball. Now that we've got the magnetic ball, we can absolutely get this sucker. And again, it's another tough one. Like, this should have been another energy tank. So it's a difficult mechanic. You gotta do the morph ball jump. Morph ball bomb jump. It's tough to do. Basically, you gotta time those right, so by the time you're landing, the second bomb is launching you back up to the top bomb. So it's like you gotta lay 3. 2 on the bottom, 1 on the top. And again, it's just a very difficult mechanic. Alright, sweet freaking deal. We can go ahead and ski-daddle. Scratch that. I might want to scoop this other one up while we're here. And again, we have to work for this one a little. Oh! I was already through. I don't know why I got knee-jerked there. Okay, this one here, we gotta go around. So right here we got a magnetic rail. And wow, this, very tightly timed. Whoops. So you basically have to like hold down on that boost button, and the moment that electricity goes away, you just gotta go for it. But you can see there is not a millisecond to spare there. It is insanely timed. This is probably going to be the quickest way forward. Yep, just straight shot through, and we're back to our center room here, and then we'll go back down deeper in. That's a power cell, so that's worth it. Energy tank. I said power cell. What game is that from? I'm not gonna kill these guys again. Kind of feels like a waste of time now. But him, on the other hand, he's fair game. Loving that arc. So much fun. Yeah, I think we've already kind of like looted in here. Looks like I'm going left Twix. Kind of forgot about the bats. So in order to get that energy tank, we're going to have to kind of go around the long way. Wait for that insane wind. You really only have to worry about the wind going this direction because it kind of pushes you forward if you're going this way. So I'm not too afraid of the wind on that bridge. Alright, but the wind is definitely a problem here. So it blows, and it's going to like hold you back because that's the way the wind is pushing you. But as soon as that frees, then you can make it to the next one, and hopefully the next one. Oh, nuts. Where did I go? There we go. Again, worth it. I think we're up to 9 now. That's a lot of energy tanks, and we're not done. That's why I was hoping I could cut through here pretty quick. We could head to Volt Forge. There's another one sitting in Volt Forge. Okay, and we can't really go any more that way, so we have to go back the way we came from here. But before I do that... I remember having to take that. That's right, we got a fun there. That's, you need a spider ball for that, and I talked about that a long time ago, but we can actually go get that now, and I think that's the only reason we're even going there. And then there's one more in quarantine here. And again, we needed the electrocution weapon to reach that. So yeah, we definitely got a couple more goodies here. Okay, where's the wind? That wind is absolutely insane. Wow, I didn't think it was gonna stop. Oh my goodness, there we go. I actually think this gondola is pretty cool too. Very clever in the way they set some of these dungeons up. Alright, this one was definitely a doozy. There was a lot here in the way of, Oh, this is a fun thing. I thought this was going to be an expansion. No, that's like, you know, speaking of wishing they had warping in some of these dungeons, so this will actually take us back out to the front. So that was kind of nice to have. I found that by accident, but once I realized I was back at the beginning, of course I came back down here to get what I came here for. But yeah, this way we don't have to run out of the entire dungeon. We can just take that, bada bing, back to the beginning. I love this weapon. I cannot stress enough how awesome this thing is. And I think we got a little bit of a fist fight in here. Nothing too major from what I remember. Yeah, just these yahoos again. Oh, he came up to say hello. Okay, so our expansion's way up there somewhere. You might not even be able to see it from here. Oops. And to get there, if you didn't already activate this, you'll have to turn on your psychic visor, go ahead and get it activated. And then same type of party. There's one difference to this one. You got a boost ball over there. So just crank down on that button when you're well charged, release. Keep your finger on that left trigger the whole time and you should be good to go. Ooh, I barely grabbed that. There it is, bye-bye. We are killing it on upgrades. What are we, about an hour in? I think we have time to go to the Vault Forge. Why not? I've already cleaned this area out. Let's run through the map one more time, make sure I'm not missing anything before we ski-daddle. Quarantine. Oh yeah, that's right, the quarantine thing. Man. Actually, yeah, we're good. I just remembered a shortcut up there. Move. Save station, probably a good idea. This way I don't have to shoot crates to recharge my ammo. You would think that would one-hit the robots because it's electricity. Doesn't quite work that way. Alright, so yeah, let's go ahead and take this warp point. There's an elevator that takes us right down to that boss fight from the very beginning. That'll probably be the quickest way. Samus Aran, ready for business. I wasn't sure how I felt about this new suit at first. I think there's too much black in it still, but I still think it's awesome. Like, the black with the glowing purple contrast well. See, I definitely think it's cool. Alright, there it is. There's a couple of enemies in here, so be ready for that. Oh, maybe I gotta open it. Tee-hee-hee. Excuse me. Oh, okay. Nice. So maybe we didn't need the shock weapon to break into this door. It looked like it was just a missile. Wonder how many times I walked past this. So that's it, guys. That is Ice Belt. And since I'm only an hour in, I'm kind of feeling Volt Forge. Let's get it done. So much loot in there, too. Like, that we can actually access now, too. It's probably going to clean the place out. In fact, I don't think there's a super missile anywhere in there. So we should be able to clean it out just like we did the Ice Belt. What am I up to now? 9 energy tanks? So I know for a fact there's one more to get in there. Actually, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Yeah, we're up to 9. So that'll give us 10, guys. 10 freaking energy tanks. We're up to 165 missile. We're up to 310 on the shot. Not a bad deal, yo-yo. And by the time we come out of Volt Forge, those numbers will be even higher. These things are like fast respawners. Hey, I meant to run the whole map here, make sure I'm not missing pickups, jeez. Nope, sweet freaking deal. Any minute now. There we go. See, sometimes spamming the button pays off. I think I made a boo-boo. Is this the way out? Yeah, we're good. Okay, I thought maybe we'd see the robot. I don't know where he went. And that's as far as I got where the robot was concerned when I did my dry run. I thought maybe he'd just be hanging out. I don't see him anywhere. But I'm pretty convinced we need him to bust these boulders, and I want whatever the boulders have to offer. But he is nowhere in sight. Maybe there's a way to summon him? I don't know what that would be. These are all weapons. Huh. I'll have to work on that.
Everybody left for the mine. You can meet them there. Oh, and they just made contact with View 995. I sent them the mine's coordinates. They should be on their way to the mine now.
The mine. Okay, that's probably what I keep calling four-way. So yeah, that'll blast us into this next biome. So yeah, that's where we have to go next, but I don't want to go over there until we get all these goodies. And guys, I'm going to the Volt Forge now. The next stream, I'm going to go around the desert. We're going to open up all of these thunder blockers. So yeah, that's going to be... Actually, I might even be able to do that today since we're already out here and I've got the time. We're an hour in, why not? Let's go ahead and hit this one first. Ring of Stones, I think we had to wait on that one too for... No, we did the Ring of Stones. I know we did that. Ring of Thunder. That's what we needed to do. But remembering back to the puzzle, I'm not sure how we would electrify everything simultaneously. Only one way to find out, I guess, is to go try. I'm trying to figure out how I want to play this. One of these is probably just going to be a boost upgrade for the Viola bicycle here. I said bicycle. The motorcycle. We are not using human power here. We are using... I don't know what this thing is using. Electrical power? Fusion power? That would make sense. Wow, those boost upgrades make all the difference. It makes getting out around the desert not so painful anymore. Hopefully I can avoid those altogether. That'd be nice. Oh wow. They do not want to leave us alone. Okay, I've not been in here yet, so should be a party. Now, as far as I know, every single shrine has some kind of a hidden... And I already see it. It's right above me, I think. Unless that's just the elevator shaft. It has some kind of a hidden expansion. So I do not want to leave this shrine until I've uncovered that. I'll break all the pots, make sure I'm not missing a morph ball hole. Feel like a Zelda game right now, breaking pots. Kind of curious to see why we have two doors here. This is an interesting shrine. Normally they're pretty simple. There's a lot to this one. Oh my goodness, this is a proper cave. Oh, there's your hidden ammo. Nice. Well, a lot of green good stuff in here. Alright, what is going on up here? Ah, we can't get there from here. Okay. That's not confusing. And to make it even more fun, they twist and turn you around there. It's like that game at birthday parties when they blindfold you and they turn you around like 50,000 times to make you dizzy. And you have to pin the tail on the donkey or whatever variant you're playing. Alright, so we've got this. And if I was looking at this setup right, we were just down there and right underneath was with that expansion. What do we got? Probably a shot upgrade, if I had to guess. Oh my goodness! Well, I guess we're killing the stuff. Because they'll definitely be in our way. Oh no, do they keep respawning? Oh yeah, they do. I see holes in the wall. Boo! Okay, so the way I like to solve mazes is from the back going forward. That goes nowhere. Oh man. I guess it doesn't matter. I'm assuming we can't cross the holes. Oh, I might have found it. No, that doesn't really go anywhere. Maybe over this way more. Nope. Actually, yeah, that's it. Now let's see if I can remember all that. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I was way overthinking that. Oh my goodness. Funny, it let me do it a second ago. That's kind of weird. Huh. See, I guess we got to do it the old-fashioned way here. They don't have to follow the same rules. It's not awesome. Uh-oh. I don't want to get knocked off now. We're so close. Make sure I'm not missing any little hidey holes here. Probably not. We already got our expansion. Well, that was quite a shrine. That was proper. Yep. Shot upgrade. Boom, baby. That's probably the 3-shot burst. Ooh, 5. Okay. Yeah, I'm ready to play with that. Let's find something to kill. Next on the hit list, there's only 2 more thunder blockers. One of those is going to be the bike upgrade. I do want to try this Ring of Thunder, see if we can't get that thing lit What does that do south? Ish, just right of that. Still would like to know what the giant worm things are all about. I've tried killing them. I've tried engaging them in combat. Nothing I have done seems to matter. Alright, let's do it to it. It might be one of those types of things where you just gotta shoot them all really quickly. So first things first, I do know we have to raise these. It's like, where's Waldo? Some of these don't look like the others. Okay, and then I'm assuming we stand in the center here, just like the other puzzles. Oh, you just gotta shoot one. Sweet. I was way overthinking that. My brains were working so hard on this puzzle for no reason. Alright, sweet deal. I'm not seeing any cubbies just yet. But if I was a betting man, I'd definitely be betting that there is a hidden expansion down here somewhere. What do we got there? Nothing. Might not be in this room. Okay, this will most likely take it up to 15 per shot. Now I really can't wait to play with this weapon. 20! Oh my goodness! Alright, I don't want to warp out of here. I want to know where our expansion is. Looking for anything out of place. Any kind of crack, hole. And I've learned, by missing a couple of previous expansions, you have to look at, like, everything from different angles. It can be something as simple as just a real small hole that you never saw. Oh wow, I'm not seeing a thing. Well, the pots weren't hiding anything. That was kind of sus, but looks like it amounted to nothing. I can't help but to wonder if we put these back down. No, okay. Wow, maybe I missed something out here? Or maybe this is the shrine that's the exception. Maybe there are no expansions in this one. That could very well be. Maybe I should Google this one just to make sure I'm giving you all good information. I didn't have a chance to play ahead on this, so... I can't imagine where it would be, though, or what I'm overlooking. What is this? Ring of Thunder Shrine. Let's see what Google says. Huh, apparently I'm not the only one that Googled it, because Google completed the question for me. Yes, the Ring of Thunder Shrine in Metroid 4 has an expansion. Specific... Oh wait, the chart, yeah, I already got that. Wait a minute, it says there's an energy tank in here? No way. It says go behind the shrine. Maybe they mean outside? That could very well be. Maybe it's not inside the shrine. Let's try that. Wow. Not sure if I would have thought to look back here if it wasn't for Google, so yeah. Hats off to Google for that one. I thought maybe that was a new scan. Wow, that's tanky. He's still alive? Tanky. Tank. See what I did there? Alright, hot freaking dog. Yeah, maybe I should have been looking at the backs of all these shrines. It never even crossed my mind. But that's okay, there's another robot to wake up that'll like show us everything on the whole desert map. So if I have missed something like that, it'll show. For now, let's go ahead and go back this direction. That should be a quick thing to do. That's just for the bike expansion.
Everybody left for the mine. You can meet them there.
Funny thing is, I've already been up here like many times. Now I can actually do something about it. So what does that take us up to 3 boosts now, I believe. Or 4, depending on how you count them. So yeah, we got 4 altogether, actually. Not bad. And last but not least, due south.
If you're not sure where to go, you can always call and ask me. You can reach me through the radio command on the map.
I suppose I better check behind the shrine before dipping in there. Alright, this'll do it for shrines. Wow. I said it was gonna be a big stream, and yeah, this is gonna be the upgrade video. I kind of wish I took an inventory of like what we had before doing anything, like whatever missile number I had, whatever shot number I had, whatever energy tanks I had, because we're up to 10. And I know there's at least one more in Volt Forge, so that makes 11. I haven't been doing a good job of scanning stuff, so I'm going to try to be more thorough with that. Whole bunch of nothing. That doesn't look awesome. Underground water cistern. Green energy, huh? I wonder if that's gonna damage us. Oh, I see it now. Gonna be some kind of puzzle there. Actually, first things first, I want to know what's behind door number 3. This probably just takes us down to the lower level in case we were to fall off. And so it does. First things first, I'm curious. Oh, wow. Okay, so not damaging outright, but that was a little bit of a surprise. Maybe we need to break up the big guns for this? My goodness. Alright, so we got one behind the pillar, and we got a whole bunch on the walls. That's not confusing. I'm still not seeing a hidey hole. Okay, so we got one up there. I got one back here, so I'm guessing we just have to use like the things to kind of like stair step them over. Oh, I'm smelling what they're cooking. Yeah, but first things first, we need to open this bottom one to see what that's all about. That might be our, yep, that's our expansion. Nice. So yeah, the rule holds true. There is an expansion in every shrine. Or just outside of every shrine, as we just found out. Come on, baby. Oh, they make you work for this one. Alright, should do it. Let's get out of here. Oh, we need a thing, I guess. What might this be? Is that for the ice? Yep, so now we got all the super shots for all the elements. Awesome. One more look around. Alright guys, so what are we, an hour and a half? Volt Forge. There's a lot more to get in there. And I think we can do it. I don't think it's going to take too long. There's no boss fights. It's just a matter of getting in, locating the stuff, and that being that. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I don't see any more thunder blockers around the map. Yeah, we're golden. Well, having that extra boost is nice. I've been boosting for days and I'm still not out. Oh, here's a fun thing we can get before we even go in there. That had a thunder blocker on it. And there's another energy tank. Wow, so yeah, there's 2 more in Volt Forge that I know of now. I don't even know what we're up to on energy tanks. It's It's hard to count them at some point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we're going to have a dozen of these things before the day is out. Oh, wait a minute. Where's the bot? Hold that thought. The bot's out front. We need the psychic boots to get over there. I've been talking about this for days. Kind of funny, it just slipped my mind. And this will just make, you know, be kind of like a fail-safe to make sure I don't miss anything while we're in here. War of the Worlds. Ignite. Oh, no, wait a minute. This isn't for the Volt Forge. This does the outside map. That's right. I know where the Volt Forge one is. It's in Tower 2 at the bottom. On the outdoors area. Speed limit. Speed limits are not okay. Okay, we just got an autosave. I don't know if I necessarily need to worry about these. Probably not. Okay, let's see if I can remember how I did this earlier, because it went real smooth. Like I had a real good in and out kind of method for this. First things first, I think I want to get that save station. Getting back to like fast travel system, so here's another one, so to speak. It at least gets us down to the bottom of the tower very quickly. We don't have to go through the whole rigmarole. And from here... Oh. This will get us over to Tower 2 so I can turn on our bot friend. I see you. And I can already see the puzzle in front of me. It's magnetic rails all over the place. So there's definitely a pickup out here somewhere. So now I'm glad I got the magnetic ball before we came out here. Funny, I thought in my play ahead I found like things out there we could... Oh, there it was. Yeah, we definitely need those. Oh my goodness, talk about a leap of faith. Yikes. Still pretty cool. Is that just another fast travel point? That found anticlimax. Oh wait, there is something out here. Yeah, it looks like another expansion. Alright, so that was not a waste of time. Not only that, now we have a quick way up and down on this tower too. Alright, so speaking of pickups in Tower 2... Boy, that one's like right smack dab in the middle. Probably quicker to go this way. Well, then again. Maybe not. Oh yeah, and the broken elevator actually had an energy tank above it, and it's been there this whole time. But we couldn't get it until we had the lasso. So I only technically missed it one time. Ouch. Okay, so I need to go... Oh, wait a minute. I didn't even have to come out here. That's right, the fast travel thing is separate from the elevator. It's kind of throwing me off a little bit. There we go. Okay, and I'm not going to go into combat mode here if I don't have to. And it really doesn't look like I have to. I just need to get down to the bottom here. Oh, the turrets. I always forget about the turrets. Oh, wow. They were locked on and ready to rock. I like how they reflect her face in the visor when, like, gunfire is close. Very cool. I wish we could see her facial expressions when she was talking to Mr. 4-level expert technical guy, aka most awesome sidekick ever. I wonder if she, like, rolls her eyes. I imagine she does. Alright, so here it is, guys, right above this elevator. And again, we couldn't quite get it. Oh, it's not an energy tank. Why did I think this was an energy tank? Alright, that does it for Tower 2. Tower 2's done. Tower 3 had something too. Where's Tower 3? There we go. Yep, and that we definitely needed the electric gun for, so we can go down there and get that now. Tower 1. Yeah, we got a couple of goodies on Tower 1. And it looks like there's something right on the track that I've been missing. Now wait, if I'm jumping, shouldn't I like touch the ceiling? Okay, I guess I'll use my doohickey over here, get back to Tower 1. Just trying to make sure I'm not missing anything here in number 2. Definitely good. And wow, it's late at night. I'm starting to feel it. Whoo! I almost hit that one. Okay, now I know there's a goodie in here, so I should probably clear the floor of any bad boy trouble, which it doesn't look like there is any. Okay, so I see my magnetic rail. Oh. Those are fun. Wait. How did I miss that? One, two, three. Okay, so if I get to the end, I need to go back 3. Hopefully I don't miss it again. There it is. Yeah, I sure did. I was right there. Wow. Guess you just gotta go for it? Oh! Not like that, you don't. Oh my goodness, look at the damage. I'm not really seeing it. I know that's not the way. That's a dead end. Death trap. That might be it to my right here. Or left. Try right Twix. I'm not moving fast enough. Well, I wonder if these are safe zones. Okay. I need to look at that again. Yeah, I almost did it again. Wrong way. Okay. Maybe boost ball from here? Oh wow, you better be Johnny on the spot with the timing on that. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. All right. And they made you work for that one. Hot dog. That should have been an energy tank for all that trouble. Well, now I know what that thing was for. So let's see. We're still in Tower 1. I think I saw something else on here. No? Must have already gotten it, whatever I was thinking of. Tower 2 is clear, so yeah, just Tower 3. Let's do it to it. Love the graphics on that rain cloud. You can like see under the cloud the rain is falling and then you're in the clouds. I love details like that in video games. Eh, not worth it. Then again, health isn't exactly topped off anymore. I might want to hit a save station here before I proceed. Last elevator, I hope. Yes. Alright, Tower 3, right? Nope. And there's a pickup. See, I never even thought to get off my bike here. Wow. I've been driving under this thing this entire game. That is absolutely insane. Oh wait, you can't just get it. I knew it wasn't going to be this easy. Or I should have known. Are we... Okay, there's a switch. Nice. That was just a wild guess that I had to use that weapon. So I didn't see a way I was going to get up there. But hey, there it is. So yeah, as soon as we got the psychic beam, we could have gotten that sucker. Alright, one more quick map shot here. That's right, we gotta go down to the certification floor. Oh wait. That's in Tower 3. I don't have time for this. Go away. It's too late at night for this. Uh-oh. Ah, are you serious? It's not gonna let us go. Oh, here's something I want to try. That's disappointing. I expected to one-hit these guys with that burst shot. Ah, wrong buttons. Come on, do it again. Yeah, wow, it's not a one-hit type of party. That was the 20 shot burst, by the way. That was a little overkill. Hey! Is he dead? No. Oh, he just needed the lasso for this. I thought this was the electrical shot. Wait, maybe it is the electric... Oh, that's right, you gotta stab this one, like, repeatedly. Alright guys, I don't know where we started when I started 2 hours ago, but we have gotten a lot in 2 hours of time. We cleaned out Volt Forge. There is no more loot here. We cleaned out Ice Belt. There's no more loot there. We cleaned out Green Fury. There's no more loot there. I'm kind of debating mentally whether or not I want to go back to the flare pool. I already know we can get into some areas with the electric weapon here, but I also know there's some magnetic rail stuff, which we can do that too, and super missile, which I don't have yet. So when I come back on, which will probably be tomorrow night, I will most likely go to that mine, which is where the game is telling me to go at this point. Maybe we can get the super missile, and then I would feel more comfortable going back into Flare Pool. I feel like it would be more thorough. So for now, guys, I think we're golden. What is that, 11 or 12 energy tanks? I can't really count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we're up to 11 energy tanks. And we have got a grip of missiles and shot ammo at our disposal. So yeah, it should be a good time. Should be a party. So guys, instead of, you watching me figure out how to get out of here at this point, because it's like super late at night, I will say thank you all so much for hanging out. I know it is very super late at night. Not only that, it's a school night. So you guys are troopers. Thank you so much for hanging out tonight. If you wouldn't mind just making that extra effort, take a moment, like, share, subscribe, comment. Please let me know your thoughts and comments. I'm still hungry to read comments. I want to know what you're thinking. The good, the bad, and the ugly. So guys, thank you all once again. Until the next time, best of luck and happy hunting. Peace out, y'all.